Hey, Sean D, how you doing? Doing good, buddy. How you doing? Good. That's good to hear. I'm live. If you want to come in. There, Sheldon. Damn, I got to get shit for you, Sheldon. I got something I got to send you. Damn. Where the hell did I lay it? 710, what's up, buddy? Damn, I don't know what I did with my damn receipt. Laid that fucker somewhere. Silver Scorpion, what's up? Hey, Kayla, how you doing? Yeah. I got to find that damn receipt. Hold on, I'm looking. Where the hell I laid it? That postage receipt. Damn. Hey, Sheldon, I'll find that thing and show it to you in a little bit. I don't know where I got it laying right now. It might be over at my brother's. Yeah, but I got you something. I just wish the hell I could find one done. It's probably at my brother's because he took me today to the post office. So I probably left it over there knowing me. Hot as hell. Yes, it is hot as hell outside. It's 91 here, but it's over 100 with the heat index. Damn. Found my damn grass there. Oh, yes. Uh-oh, I hear my demon. Hold on. I know I heard my demon. I know I heard her. You're so pretty. You had a bath?
Yeah.
Did Grandma Pat give you a bath?
I want to watch Jackie.
I'm live right now.
I want to watch Jackie.
See?
I want to watch Jackie.
Yeah, I'm wanting to. I got a couple I can go through. Come here. You'll say hey. I'll put that down. You'll say hey to everybody. Come here. Jump up here with your damn wet hair. Say hey everybody.
Hi.
Trolls.
Tiffany.
Trolls. You're so pretty.
My big belly.
Your big belly.
I was drinking water in my belly.
You were drinking water in your belly?
The bathtub.
Ooh, the bathtub's well. You nasty. You is nasty.
I have a small head.
Yeah. Look, Sheldon said, hey, Minnie Wheat. Kayla said, hey, pretty girl. I'm my Grandma Pat. That's my Grandma Pat. That's Grandma Pat.
I'm gonna get you, little girl. I went to find a damn
That's the brush.
phone.
I found her brush with her.
And she took it out.
That's my girl.
Here, come here.
She wants to come over here and watch
All
Abby.
right, hold on back in and
Daddy gonna whip you.
Come here.
You listen to Grandma Pat. Oh gosh, she's a handful.
Ready? Now see how pretty your hair combs? Good. Right. Well, let me get over there. I'm just gonna leave it alone, David. I ain't putting it up.
Don't worry about putting them. It'll dry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 90 degrees out. Over 90 degrees out there.
Oh, I think that.
I gotta put my corns up right here.
She wants to go in here.
Okay. I'm
Now
live.
she's ready.
I'm live.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I want to watch
Sorry,
science.
people.
Ask my mom, everybody.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Let's watch Jackie now.
Nah, I don't know about all that now.
Okay, then.
No, I love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Allie, shut that. My mom didn't shut it.
No. No.
Her didn't.
No.
Why didn't she shut that door?
Because she's a mean mom.
Because she's a mean mom.
Hey, Daddy.
Why, baby?
I got 50 these. That one.
That's Daddy. He's live. See, Daddy?
I like that.
Parrots and fairies. There you go. You watch that. Uh-huh. Hey, Grandma Wheatback. There you go.
She's killing them.
Thanks. Grab my link, somebody. $7.10. You still on vacation? You need to get your butt up here. You ain't on vacation no more. Well, get your butt up here then.
This whole backyard's our chance to forcefully take care of everything. Well, it is getting nighttime. Okay, let's go. Are you?
Excuse me, you're right on my
Very ugly.
He's already asleep. He's a pirate. Daddy.
Alex, I am live.
Daddy, there's a pirate.
You can come in the room if you want to. Now. There you are. There he is. There's Alex.
See a silly old goat, a silly old goat, a silly old goat. Because you said about the time you showed them, but you said about them weeks beforehand, and I can't remember what you said. Because you said to me, you showed me something, and he goes, "You give me 20, you give me 20, you give me 20 for it,
Yeah.
you give me 20 for it." And I went,
Don't worry about it. You're sending me that. We're good. You're sending me that one package. We're good. We're even. Don't worry about it. We're even.
I know, because Dingme has something saying to me, because Dingme, that I was going to sell it to Dingme, I was going to sell it to Andrew, because Andrew's seen it, and Andrew says to me, you selling that? I says, I don't know. And then he was like, I've got one already. I goes, but they're different year dates. And he goes, well, I'll take the other one. So I put it away. But then you turned around and says to me, you asked about it, or you said, I would like a maple leaf. Now, I knew I had that. I've got planked.
Yeah.
I just don't know what box I've got it in, because I was messing about with that stuff. I've been trying to sort stuff out. I've been trying to organise it for weeks now, because I'm going to start this spinning wheel. But I'm trying to figure out, I don't want to, I feel as if, you know that way you feel like, well, would you charge the community and all the rest, and you don't want to rip the community off, and you try to think, you try to think, would you, and then you're thinking, do I do it that way, or do I just do GAW? And you sort of think, you sort of get emotional, and you're like, well, what, do you know what I mean? You're undecided.
Sheldon said, hey, Alex.
Aye.
Yeah, we're good.
Box just broke. One of the boxes just broke. I knew it was happening. I knew it was coming. No, because that's the thing, that's the specimens to show people. That's the specimens of the Wheaties. And then there's that box that's got Wheaties in it. There's that box that's got Wheaties in it. That's what I'm saying. I was going to start the auction doing them once.
Hey.
I was going to start them cheap, because I was going to. That's what I'm saying. I was going to start them at a pound over here and £3.50 postage, because I was like, well, second class recorded's about £2.50 odd. So to cover the tap it, call it £3.50, because I'll add a wee bit extra in when I go to send them it. But then I haven't started that, and then I'm like spinning, and then I come up with a spin the wheel, because every time I heard, even in Cornwalls, I heard in multiple channels, I kept hearing this word rigged, and because I kept hearing this word rigged, it was annoying me, and I was like, instead of them saying rigged, I'll make up something so they can't turn around and say it's fixed, so I can spin the wheel. And I thought, well, if I get a manual wheel and I just do that, spin it once, then put my hands up, as I said, put my hands up like that, so they see there's no hands touching it, and whatever the number stops it, that's what wins it. And that was the whole idea, because I was like, I need to find out, as Cornwall says, I need to find out if there's a cheaper way of posting things over there, because it was costing me a bloody fortune posting stuff back and forward. Because Victoria's owed something for time we found it buried, which she still hasn't got it. So I was like, well, take whatever George is getting. I think she's like, I don't know if she's clicked on to what I'm trying to tell her. I says to her, if George is sending something, let him send it. But I was going to send as in a bit on my part, because George didn't send it, so it makes it look bad on me, because it was gifted from me. made her up something, and the same with Daryl. So I don't know if Joe took the S penny, the S slab penny out already. But when I checked the slabs, as in the last book, job number 10 has got all the quarters in it that's slabbed, and the only pennies that's in it is the P and D. So I don't know if Joe's took it already and maybe he's going to send it to him, because I did tell him take S out for Daryl. But what I've done is I've made Daryl up a package, so I've got a package for Daryl going over. That's what I'm saying. I've got 3 packages going out just shortly. I've made up. Because I'm like, if I promise something to somebody, I stick to my word. That's my bond. If I say something to somebody, that's exactly what I do. You turn and gift it to somebody else. If you're in an auction, you gift it to somebody and they don't send it, you feel bad because they haven't sent it. They haven't done the job that you've asked them to do in the first place. It makes me look bad, and I won't do it. I won't have my name as in disgraced. George might have George probably forgot about it because George is lackadaisical. George will do that much stuff and then he'll just.
The package I just mailed you out weighed over 3 pounds. It was a heavy package.
I would have sorted it with you. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for me.
2.5, almost 3 pounds.
I know it doesn't look £3. You're like, it doesn't look £3, and then they put it on that bloody scale, and you're like,
What's so funny is I mailed you your tracking, but I forgot to mail Sheldon his tracking. That's the bad part. Yeah, I lost my damn mind.
Wheatback, see when I sell stuff to Andrew, I usually what I do is I make him up bits, right? And if he's waiting in bits, I say to him, like, we're waiting on such and such, we're waiting in the bits. He'll pay me for the bits, and then as soon as I get him, I make him up a package, and then I usually just send him if it's over like 50. If it's over like £50, I usually send him at special delivery, but I don't charge him the special delivery on top of that. So sometimes he gets that for nothing. Well, he doesn't really get it for nothing, but he usually time me. We usually sort of, as I said to him, as long as you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I said, there's something you want out the sale. I said, you tell me, and then tell me. I'll pay for it. You pay me for it. And I usually had a wee bit of tap just to cover my thing, because they take PayPal, because my account's a business account. They take off the fee off me every time that I get an item or an item gets sent or somebody pays me.
Do you want me to send you that Friday for that? Is
I that's fine. Wait, but as soon as I know,
making sure it's all right with you.
As soon as I know you've paid for it, that'll be in your package. That's what I'm saying. But the only thing you're not going to have in the package is them 50 pences at the moment.
Yeah.
You need to wait for them because that's the next stage.
Yeah.
As I said to you, I'm not going to send you, because if I send you a bag, it's going to be all the same coin that's in it.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to open them and we're going to go time.
I ain't in no hurry for them right there. I ain't in no hurry at all for them. I ain't in no hurry. You can see them whenever.
We're going to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to do a coin hunt. You told me what she likes. She's into animals, padded and beer. You probably not get puddle duck, because puddle ducks are. Jemima's a hard one. Tittlemouse, you've got Tittlemouse, you've got Tom Kitten, you've got Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit's common.
You love Peter Rabbit too.
Benjamin Bunny. You've got Rupert the Bear. And then Warren was talking about he was talking about what's worth money at the moment. The shield sets, the shield ones, they're doing funny money on eBay. To me, they're just like 10 a penny, them fucking shields. If you want shields, I can throw in a couple of shields in if I get them, if I see them, I know what they look like. They should be like they should make a shield, but it's like part of a shield. You can see it because it's like a red. It's like dots run it, and then you've got the line, because on one side on the shield it should be a line. One side is the rampant lions, which is 3 lions lying down, and then you've got the unicorn. The unicorn is like it just looks like a horse with a horn in its head.
Yeah.
That's their symbol at the Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Rupert the bear.
Mhm.
Rupert the bear goes to the station. Rupert the bear goes to London, and then he goes to Hangway. I think there's one with Buckingham Palace. I think there's four of them, but I don't know how many Beatrix Potter they done. I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't remember. But as I'm saying, I'll sort it out. I'll make it up to the £5. If you turn around and says $5, I'm not. It's actually less. It's actually 2.5. It's about 2.5, 2.75 or something like that. But what I'll do is it's a fiver. I call it a fiver in UK terms. So I'll give you a bag worth of a fiver. As I said, as it says on the bag when it comes. But what we'll do is we'll go through it.
Yeah.
We'll go through it and put Hangme the exact same number. Whatever the number that's taken out the bag will go back in the bag. But it'll be a mixture. I'll try and get the Hangme. I'll try and get the good ones.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to sell them. But I don't care whether somebody sells them or not. It's some material to me. Whatever I hang me, once I arrange a price, that's it. Whatever you do with it's none of my business. Don't even tell me. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what you got for it. If you get double your money or treble your money, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I've told you a price, that's it. My dad was the same. Once he spoke a price, that was it. Deal's done. Whatever you get for it, some materials, nothing to do with us. If you want to give us a bit extra, go ahead. It's up to you.
Yeah.
That's the way we worked. We work old school. We work old, the old trader system.
Yeah.
Not the newfangled way. How much can you? Because I see how much can you get for it? How much you hang me? How much will you offer me for it? That's the new school of dealing. No, you tell me the price of what you want for it and hang me. Then we'll agree. Then we'll haggle about it. We'll have a haggle about it until the two are happy without ripping the whole of it, and the deal's done. Simple as.
No.
Instead of wasting about, because I've been sorting out that. I've been sorting them out.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing. My IHPs and my wheats. I'll show you something. You're gonna like these. These are all Indian heads of wheats that I'm selling. Ah, look at all that.
Are they good ones? Wait, are they good ones?
They all good ones. Every coin to me is a good one.
See, I usually think that I tend to take off, see the ones that's got the wee the spotties, and then they've got wee black. See if they've got a black blemish on them.
Yeah.
Take them out. I throw them to one side. I'm like, don't want that. Don't want that. Sometimes I think I'm too fussy. I'm too picky with coins. That's why I said I want to see everybody else's. I want to trade with some of the other people in our community and see what their grade of coins is to mine's, and then say, right, I'm too picky. I'm too picky with the coins, and then I need to downgrade it a bit. Is that what I'm high? I'm what? That ain't good. That was the one side.
Yeah.
That's not gone. Not gone nowhere. Because I've got what I should actually have ones that need to go back, that actually need to go back to the bank.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we don't have a bank over here that I can religiously take them and say, yeah, I want them ditched. I want them put back into the bank.
Yeah.
And there's a company that's down in London, but then you have to send them in, and they were like face value 50 cents, and I was like, I paid more than that for them.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, if I get 50 cents, so I need to send 2 rolls, so that's $1. So I'm only going to get I need to send 10, 20 rolls in to get maybe $5 or $6 back, because that $5 or $6 would, See, the thing is, that $5 or $6 would go for another roll of coins, so that would give me another roll.
Yeah.
If you think about it that way, so your duff ones are your ones that nobody would even touch or even like. You're putting them back into the circulation, so somebody eventually will get him, or hoping that they eventually decide to melt them, because we're not allowed to melt them, but they're allowed to melt them.
Yeah, you can do it that way. Yeah.
And that's what you do with the bank, because that's what you used to say about UK ones. That's what was happening. The ones that were told that you had to take them back out of circulation after so many years. That's what they were doing with them, was melting them.
Yeah.
But I found out that Family Collects found a whole load of £1 coins that shouldn't have been back into circulation, and found them actually in a bank vault. The bank actually gave them, and I'm like, I'm sure they should have been melted.
Yeah.
I was like, so they've been holding them for the last 6-7 years.
Golly. I got golly in there. You got all them other that you showed me today in that picture. Is all that silver or is this different stuff?
Different stuff. It's clad with Canadian. Wait, you haven't seen the other cupboard. The other cupboard gets another 6 boxes and stuff. That's all the private collection that's down there. That's for. It started off for SG. Mine, that's that for SG. Then when SG stopped shipping it, we went on to Lemonhead. And then it was Lemonhead. I was buying stuff off of Lemonhead and Joe. It was Lemonhead and Joe. And then I found out about CoinUp. So I'm buying stuff off of CoinUp. Then I found out about Cheapskate. So I started buying stuff off of Cheapskate. Yeah. And then I found out about Scent Hoarder, which EP knew. And I was like, well, do you sell stuff? And he's like, mm-hmm. And a lot of the stuff was getting done over Messenger. It wasn't actually going into it wasn't going into like the auction. He was sending me down me a list. This is what I can give you, blah blah blah. And I was like, look, don't give me too much. You've given me too many choices in one go. Yeah. Just tell me bit by bit. And even if you show me pictures so that I can see, and then we can go for there. And he's like, well, you need this, and you need this, and you need this, and you need that. Yeah. But then I started this. I'm saying, some of it I've sort of took out the boxes, went, I'm keeping that, I'm keeping this, keeping that, keeping that. Yeah. So then end up it's money that's not getting, it's money that's I don't know how to say it. It's money like as if it's stocked, and you're like, that's money that you've spent out, but it's dead money. It's dead money sort of thing. Yeah. Because it's within private collection. No, I'm not selling that. I'm not selling that. Because Angel Bells and all that car on, I'm not selling them. Yeah. I've got 2 Crown Bells coming. Well, there should have been. I don't know if it's in. It might be in that last box he sent over. Yeah. Because Andrews, he get Dinky Bell. He won Dinky Bell off a Joe, and he's down me. So I said to Andrew, it's right to put yours into mine's. So I think, and I said I'm going to swap them the wee Dinky Bell as in the crown, the half crown, because he done a crown one. He's like, I thought you'd be into that, and I'm like, hang me, and I was like, but I didn't want to pay a fortune for it. And one was sort of the bigger one, but the bigger one I wanted to keep, and the weird one I was like, well, I was going to put it into like a GAW or something like that. And then Andrew's spot, and I was like to Andrew, I was like, you would like that? And I'm like, you won a bell, didn't you? And I was like, I'll tell you what I'll do with you. I was like, I'll swap you your one because I probably could sell it back to Americans. I went, and you take that one. I said, because it'll look better in your collection. I said, because you've got UK stuff. Yeah.
The UK stuff. I went through 2 boxes. No, I'm sorry, 3 boxes this weekend, and I found all these Wheaties, and I done rolled them and dated them.
Jesus Christ.
I found a dump. That's what I found was a dump.
Right.
Yeah, so I got 3 boxes, and that all come out of 3 boxes. I got the kid in there too. It's crazy. I found somebody's dump. That's what it was.
I'm not as lucky as that.
But here's all my silver items. Them things. These are my favorites. All of them. 3, 6. I got 15 of them right here. That ain't count what's in the safe.
I've took a couple out of them. That's
Yeah.
the ones that I got off of Lemonhead
Yeah.
the last time we emailed. But sometimes he would email and say, look, I'm short of funds, and then what he would do is the people that buy off of Lemonhead, he
Yeah.
would then email them and say, look, this is what I'm selling this.
Mhm.
But instead of doing an auction, he would send you an email. So
Yeah,
we just right, and he's like, you can't hang about. He's like, I'm telling you right now, if you hang about and you start fat assing about,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss that. Because
Yeah.
I can never make my mind up straight there and then, because I've got to justify everything, the price and everything in my head. What's that worth? What is that hang me? Is it a good deal? And eventually, if I think it's a good deal, I'm like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
I think I gave 70. I think it was 75 for them. I think, if I can remember, I put one in for Andrew.
Yeah.
I stuck one in for Andrew because Andrew's got he's at 71 and a 72, but I'm waiting for the 2 of them coming. And then that's what I said. If I don't get them, I'm going to take 2 at my own collection, and I'll give them 2 at my collection, and I'll wait for them other 2 coming, because definitely it was the blue envelopes, which
Yes.
is silver proofs, the silver ones, because that's what he wanted, was the silver ones. He went, I don't want the normal XR or the ones that's non-silver. He said, I'm looking for one silver. He says, one. It was one at first, and he's like, I said to him, I said, well, what do you want to pay in the auction? And he sent me an email at the time, or I met through Messenger, and he's like, I said, what's tops you want to bid for that? Went 18, and I come off of Joe's, and I remember Big T was on a Monday. Big T's either a Monday. It was Monday. It was Monday. I went to Big T's, and fun enough, two of them come up, and I was like, and I says to Big T, I says, are they 2 different dates or the same dates? And he went, it says 171, 72. I went, well, I have the 2 of them. He went, starting $10. I put my hand up. So I ended up, I won them. They went, do you want the 2? And I went, bin the 2. And then I think I messaged Andrew, and I was like, we give me, I don't know if he's froze. Where is he going? He disappeared. He disappeared. Hi, Lap. He disappeared. No, it disappeared. Hopefully he'll be back. Hopefully he'll be back, guys. Because hopefully it doesn't end up ending. It's, Or come back, or come back, unless StreamYard's actually, because it's happened a few times where it's basically just as in shut down, ended. It does that. It's done that to quite a few occasions, as in before. I've been on a few lives. We wait, and the next minute it's ended. As if his computer shut down. I don't know about foot. Might be my end. I don't know how it sounds. Wish that notifications would go away. Don't want that. Notifications always pops up on the side.
Yeah.
I'm looking under the bottle.
All right, I'm back. I'm back to the Alex show.
What happened, mate? What
Hell,
happened?
I don't know. My screen just went dead. The internet went out. Everything.
No, I'm talking to you, no. Talk to me.
Hell, everything went out on my end. Talked it to death.
Andrew goes like that. Says, I want to pay 18, and I messaged him Facebook, and I says to him, would you do 22? And for 2 days solid, I never heard a word off him, and I was like, so I explained it, and then I didn't tell him what had happened, and eventually I came out with it. I was like, see that what you said you wanted to pay?
Yeah.
I says, it's not just one. I says it's two.
Dang.
And he's like, you're joking that? I went, no. I says exactly what you wanted to pay, what you told me, money wise.
Yeah.
I says I got two of them. I says, but the other $2 or $3 extra, I says is to cover the 3%. I says that they take out of me. I says because it's costing me. I says just about. Andrew gets tell the truth. I don't lie to Andrew. I don't try and hide it. And then if I'm waiting and stuff, I'll say I'm waiting for it. And then once it comes in, I'll show him it and say, there it's there, there's a box of stuff. And I usually just wait for it until I decide to do a live. Because usually do a live,
Yeah.
showing it, whatever's in the box. Because it means then he can see. So if there's his stuff's in it, you can say to me, that's it, that's the one you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually that night, when I end the live, I usually come off and I'll package his stuff up so I know his is packaged, his is ready to go, so it's out my road. Because what'll happen is if you put it back in a box, it gets mixed up and then you forget. Sometimes it's better just doing it and that's it, end the story. It means then you don't forget.
Yeah.
Because I've seen me putting something in a package or going like that and slipping something in it like that and going and then I try looking for something and I go, I can't find that.
Yeah.
I done it with Dale and went, did I send you such and such? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking you. Maybe I done it by accident. I accidentally done it. I can't find this. And it's because it's bugging me. It's as if something's eating at me, telling me it was there last time I saw it. And I'm like, why isn't it there? And then that's what Andrew says. He was laughing the last week, a couple of weeks ago. And he went, no wonder you can't find nothing. He went boxes all over the place.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You've seen it. You've seen it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's what I just did. I just hit it with that auction. If I've got the money, I'm like, I just hit it. I don't, even if I don't get everything out that sale, I don't get offended by it. I don't get upset about it. I just take what I can get and that's it. But there's been times where I've took as in doubles of what I've got and not realised it. Because I think with this, Andrew says, he says you should have an inventory with everything marked on it so you know exactly which ones you don't need and the ones that you do need. But half the time I never get round to it. That's the problem. There's some days I'm like, I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you go back into, like, if you were like a couple back into single life, it's hard to change back to single life again because you've known being a couple, so you've been a father or whatever, watching the weddings, then whatever, and you've been in a routine that you know the routine, and then all of a sudden that structure's taken away from you, so then you end up, you're lost, you don't know where to start.
Yeah.
And then there's days you're like, I can't bother because there's nothing to get up for.
Yeah.
You've got to actually push yourself to do something. Sometimes I push myself, but if I like look at the room and I start getting depressed, then I know it's time for it to be done. And I'll start doing a bit. But I can't do it as fast as what I used to be able to do it. I used to be able to do it as in I get like a half day or a couple of hours and then I'm knackered and I'm like, I need to go and sit down.
Yeah.
And then I end up, but once I sit down, I'm like, I can't be bothered moving again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The heat's going at a million miles an hour. The body's like, it can't keep up with that.
Yeah.
I see Bigfoot saying, I've got to try to hit Lemon Penny auction this evening.
Yeah, he got to try to hit his he got to get his honeydew list done first.
I always forget it's Tuesday night, but usually, but if Lemonhead's not going to go to an auction, usually you don't get a spreadsheet, so you know it's not going to happen.
No.
But usually it's an hour or so beforehand. Usually that spreadsheet, so you know it's in that auction. But I don't usually look at the spreadsheet. Because it means then I've got to come off of that and go into the spreadsheet and what for one to jump back from one to the other. I like the old way we used to do, just say a price as in what it's going to start at, and then just hit it for there.
Yeah.
That's $10. Time we put it up, that's $10. Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
because I tend to try and start that auction because I want to sort of move. I'm hoping that it moves on quicker. So if it gets through that first one, it ends up moves to the next one.
Ain't that cool?
Where'd you get that done?
Miss Ida.
I know I was done once.
I got that one, and I got this one too. Cajun Coin Hunter, baby. I got that one.
Because you know where that came. You know where that came from, didn't you?
Miss Ida.
But you know where that originated from.
Yeah, that shit. She done the best community from you.
Me. From me. We get four. Because I knew we were waiting in two, as in for copper coins, and we didn't get them. So then I'd have done another two, and I says to her, well, if you do another two, I'll pay for the two. And then when I emailed her, she's like, I don't want it back.
Huh.
So I sent Dingme instead of me. I gave one. Andrew's get the one the exact same as you.
Yeah.
He's got the orange one. Dale's got the black. Dale's got the black one, the same as this one. And you've got the Dingme, and then Dale sent the other one to you. So the Dingme, that's what I said to you, Cajun. I says, there's four of us got them. I says, I didn't keep them all. I try to explain that a million times to him. I didn't keep them all. I've only got one. I sent the other four away because I was like, I'm not going to, because the whole idea was to get a dummy or a mannequin and put it on the head so that every time I went live, you saw it, because that's what I originally wanted, was tips for other channels so that I could use them as features in the lives.
Yeah,
Because
I got a
we have
couple videos. I got a couple videos where
I feel we've got an awesome community, but there is rotten apples in the barrel that spoil it for everybody else.
Yeah,
But there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter how much you take the bad apples out. It's going to keep. There's going to be new faces coming in.
yeah.
So we can only do what we can
Mm-hmm.
to try and keep riff-raff out. But it takes to down with the ones that turn around, because that's what I'm saying. You got to give and take. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get a balance, but I just don't know because I'm doing it all off my own back. It's all my own ideas. There's nobody that's giving me the advice or saying right, and me being able to ask their opinion. Because every time I talk about something, as soon as I talk about it in a panel or somewhere, the whole idea or the whole concept gets stolen. I don't even get a chance to try it to see if it'll work. So now I don't say nothing. But I tend to, the friends that I've built up or some people that I trust, I'll ask them, what do you think about this? Do you think this will work? Do you think this is a good idea? Try to get their opinion before I try it.
Yeah.
But some people's like, we'll just try it, and then it's like Phil saying about UK coin hunts.
Yeah.
So if they're wanting it, and the American news lot are wanting it, Americans are wanting it, I can do it. That's how I put money aside because I was having problems. Went to post office. The post office says I had to have a card, some kind of card. Went to my own bank. They turned around and says, we take it in, but we don't do it. And then I got a phone call from my own bank saying, by the way, we actually order it. This is what I asked you that on the branch. I asked you all that questions. That's why I went to the other. That's why I went to the other bank. But Mum says that other bank's supposed to be shutting. It's supposed to be shutting. I says, well, Mum, I says if I've got a card with that bank and they change over, they've got to then give me who they're dealing with or who they've changed over to. But it's Lloyd's TSB. It's Lloyd's TSB. It's got a bank. They're sort of in with the Bank of Scotland, so it's not because I asked them how easy it is to get coins, and then he started. And then when I went in to speak to them because I didn't have the PIN code at the time, and I told them what I was doing, they were like, "Pot us aside." They were like, "We want a meeting. Stand there, wait there." I stood there for ages, and then she pulled me into the office, and she's like, and then she started asking all the questions, and I tend to do that as not my mouth, and no think about things. And then I was like, when I realised what I'd done, I went, "This is going to mess it up." And I'm like, "Well," and I asked her, "Well, if you're saying that you're asking me, is the coins if I'm doing the coins, is the coins for profit? Because that's what she asked. Is the coins for profit or just for personal use?" This is what I've got, and I explained to her, I've got a YouTube channel, and it's to give back to the Americans. I've got American supporters in America, and they're always asking me for UK coins, because she says to me, she says, if it's for profit, you need to have a business account. You need to have a business account. That's me asking her.
Say yeah. Say yeah.
There's two of me.
Is that a troll, Missy? Is that a troll you've got on your t-shirt?
Hey, girls up there. Say yeah.
I see ye.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo yourself. What you don't fall, miss?
Cuckoo.
That's what birthday says. That's what birthday says. It goes cuckoo. Cuckoo.
It was a cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
We're all about cuckoos. We're all about cuckoos.
Cuckoo.
Oh Lord. 17 say hey Haley. Hey. You don't mess
Seven says I'm not reading the chat. I'm not reading the chat on thing. I'm not reading the chat on the
Set up say cuckoo.
YouTube site. I'm reading it on.
Say Andrew cuckoo.
Who's Andrew? Who's Andrew? No, Andrew.
Cuckoo.
No, people get me mixed up. People get me mixed up between Andrew.
Andrew cuckoo. Say Alex cuckoo. Alright. Oh no. Get back over here right now. No.
710 joke to translator. Aye. There's two there actually is two translator. There is actually two translators. There's one, Amy's one,
You're
as
lying.
the Euper girl. And there's also there's also Melissa. But that's because they've got family or they've known as in the Scottish side.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes, but then I try to remember that I have to slow down because it's as if the brain's running at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And if I don't get it out, I forget. And then it's like I just stop in my middle of something, and it's like I just go totally quiet, and it's like as if it's a dead spot. And I'm like, what was it I was on about? Because I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll, and I know what the point is, and it's as if I can hear it inside myself as in what the point is, but trying to get it out. So now I think trying to tell it the way it should be, or trying to do it as in the short abbreviation of it. It's like a long episode story, and it could be right at the end until I make the point, or until I get the point across.
Yeah.
Wheatback's yeah. They don't think that's funny. They don't think that's funny.
I was listening. I know how your mind works. A million miles a minute.
No, because you're all made up for GW. That's for GW, and there's 50 pences in that ones. There's Jemima. There's one you were saying about. There's Jemima there. Or Benjamin. Sorry, Benjamin. There's Benjamin Bunny there.
Yeah.
That's GW. That's already. That's what I'm saying. They're already made up. As I was like, well, I put 3 of them because I'm not well. I can't make it if I can try and get it as in like a flat, but then I want it sort of, if I'm going to use them, I want the grey sleeves over the top of them, as in the grey plastic sleeves, because then I can use the sealer, because I don't want them to open them or them actually catching, because if they catch the corners or anything, what will happen is this machine will rip them as it's going through, and as long as it's as in like an envelope size, because it's got to get through. There's like now they've got that it's like a plastic.
I changed your name, Alex. I changed your name. My talker friend.
It's like it looks like about a perspex, but it's got to get through it. It's got to get through it, and it's only about that much. It's about that much in diameter. It's not about that much. So it's got to get through that hole. That's what I'm trying to do. If I can get it through that hole, and it ends up, it won't be a small part. It won't come as a small parcel. I'll probably still do it tracking, but I don't think. I'm hoping that it'll be less, as in less the price, and then I can really hammer it. That's what I'm hoping. Because that £20 a time, I was like, for fuck's sake, I'm not, no.
Yeah.
Small parcels, and they're like, what way do you want it? Oh, you tell me the cheapest way to get it there, but the quickest route.
Do I have to send you any? Do I have to send you any more Friday for the shipping and stuff?
What?
For the shipping Friday, when I send you that money Friday for that one thing, do I have to send you any more money for shipping? I'm talking. Go. Friday when I send you the money for the.
It's up to you, because if it's because usually what I do is, if it's over the 50, what I usually tell them is, I usually say to them, it's mate like, then I tell them as in the value is only $50, right?
Yeah.
It means then you don't pay as in any tax on it,
Yeah.
right? But I usually only use tracking to cover it because of the value that's actually in it. But if it's less, because you're talking about that maple leaf, it's not a standard one. It's the 999. It's the silver one, right?
If I send you,
So you get that.
Friday, that should be enough, shouldn't it?
So you get that. If I owe you any, if it's any less than that, I'll give you something back, or we can sort something out.
No.
Aye, but that round is going to be at least, because the retail value, the retail value of them is about 40. That's about the going rate.
Yeah. But see, I'm never
that's
get rid of it. That's the point. I'm gonna hoard it. I'm gonna keep it forever. That's the point. I've always wanted one, and I've never had one. I've always wanted one.
What happened is I got one off of Rob Finds Treasure. One off of Rob Finds Treasure.
Yeah.
Mickey Rob's Bank. I got one off of Mickey Rob's Banks, and then ding me, I was in another sale one night, and it happened to come up, and the price was right at the time, and I was like, I'm having that.
Yeah.
But when I got it, I was like, and then I looked at it and I went, I'm trying to look at the difference between the two of them, and I went, it's only a year date, and I went, I don't really need the two of them. Because it's like that area I'll probably eventually sell at some point, but them two I won't. That's a Liberty one, and that's the thing with that's the one that, because Andrew's seen that, he wanted it.
Yeah.
That's how I got him another one.
Yeah.
That's how I got him another one, because his one's no goat. His one's no got the round circle in the middle of his one. So he's got one off a Lemonhead, he bought it. And then he's got the pachyderma. The pachyderma one that thing with it hidden went, as in give me dog's abuse for, it went to Andrew as well. I knew exactly who I was sending it to. Because Andrew's like, as long as they've got different designs on the mat, he says, I'll take them. He says, any silver rounds, silver bars, I'll have them. I want them for my collection. He's like, they're not going anywhere. And I was like, I don't care what you're doing with them. He says, no, man, not my business.
Yeah.
I says, but just be straight with me. I says, either you're a collector and a dealer, or just a collector. I says, just tell me it straight. I says, I don't really care. I says, but at least then I know exactly who I'm dealing with and what I'm dealing with, so that I can make it so I can make it accordingly. Because that's what Andrew did as well. Andrew got himself a book, as in a red book.
Yeah.
So he's been checking the red book.
I got the red book and blue book. I got the red and the blue book.
Aye.
I got both of them. I keep up with my coins. Pretty much watch everything, because I tell you when somebody
710 months to ding me, nice GW, aye, right, watch, aye, but 710's like a nice GW, that's what's coming next, guys. That's why I've been buying generic, buying generic slabs up for.
Yeah.
That is.
I only own one slab, and right now it's up to $80. I only own one, but I love this damn slab.
The ones were off Joe was getting them for somewhere. I don't know where he was getting them for, but they were generic. And then Lemonhead was getting a hold of them as well. Some of them, the generic ones, are buying the generic ones. But then I get there, that's copper. There's copper rounds in there too. There's copper rounds in there and all.
I only own one
I
slab.
just sent Darren the thing. I've just put one in for Daryl, but it's not an S. It's not the S one.
Mine's
As in it's
Mint
something
State
else.
65.
And then I've sent the thing. I put in an S dime from. I made him up a package because he was wanting S's, and he's like, I don't have the money to now. And
Yeah.
I felt so bad at telling him, look, I need money for the others, and he's like, I don't have it now. And Daryl's a true supporter. Daryl's been there with my channel right for the start.
NGC, Mint State 65, a 1969, a S, 69S. That thing's awesome. I love it. That's the only slab I got, and I love this
They
thing.
ones see uncle on them. They're that's what I'm saying. They told Joe was saying they were generic.
That's my birthday.
It's 1971D.
That's my birthday.
That's MS68.
Yep, that's my birthday.
That's what I'm saying. That's for spin the wheel, because the whole idea was going to be the grab bags. They was going to put a spot up for the grab bags, which was going to cost them 30. So they were going to get the grab bag, and then that was going to go as first prize. So whatever the wheel stopped at, they get the first prize. But they also got, because I was like, well, if I put a wheel up, right, and say I said, right, the spot's 30, right, I felt as if, well, why should they pay $30 for a spot and they get nothing out of it? They get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
So what if we made it so that they get, as in their giveaway bag or their grab bag, which there's quite a bit in it, in the grab bag, we mix coins. So they get that, and then whoever wins, as in the first place, because it was Andrew that says, well, why don't you put something to, he said to entice them, or it wasn't put that way. It was sort of put in another context, and it took me a while for it to soak in. And then I was like, hold on. Because that's like the coppers. They're actually the thing with it's the ones where the thing with it's like the skull faces that's on them. I can't remember what they call them. I've got them, and I've got the pandas and all that. That's what I'm saying. I've been taking them out of the Zorro coins, like the thing with the Zambogsas or something they called them, as in they're like different, they're like skull pictures or like ghosts. I got a few of them.
Yeah.
That's the ones with the apocalypse in the back.
Yeah,
That's
I like
why
that.
I bought him. As I paid 30 odd. I paid 30 odd for them to get them, just to get them. Because there was 6 of them. That was the whole idea. Because I was like, well, I need to get something for a thing. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to have something as in half decent good stuff. It's not going into the collection. But then I'm like, I'm going to have to buy more and make sure that I've got plenty of it.
Yeah.
But then I was starting to run short of silver for the grab bags. And I was like, where the hell am I going to get that from?
Yeah. I'm ready for my grab bag.
Because that's 1966 they're MSS ones. That's something. If I put the whole idea with the grab bag was to get single coins and put single coins in the grab bags, anything that was proof packaged or whatever would stay. But if it was damaged, the actual packaging itself, that's when I break it. That's when I break it open. But usually, if I break it open, it usually gets put into the grab bag.
Yeah.
So it's as if I'm splitting it to get more money out the coins. Because the channel was, that's what I'm saying, the channel was never built for to make profit off it. It's only to cover its overheads to keep coins coming in.
Yeah.
As long as it's keeping coins coming in, that's the main thing. Keeps content with the channel.
Yeah.
Give something back to the guys, because you didn't need to, put it this way, you didn't need to take me in. The American family didn't need to take me in. You could have turned around and says, it's going to take 6 months or a year before we even get to know you.
Yeah.
I was treating like a brother, and as a brother, so I feel as if I'm part of it, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't ruin my reputation
Yeah.
or break that trust was I don't want to break that trust between us and that bond. So that bond, it's like that bond to me is like sacred.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people break it, and it takes a long time for you to build it back up again.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about the thing, they were talking about the carry on in Ida Hearns as in earlier on the day. We were talking about it.
Yeah. You got to use the potty?
I know I want the game, man.
Okay.
I know I want the game, man.
You want to watch it whooping?
I know I
You
want
keep stomping to see what happens.
I know I want the game, man.
Love you. Now you be a good girl.
I know.
When this goes off, there'll be another one come on. You won't have to watch it.
No, I know I want this game one.
I'm gonna let everybody see you cry.
I know I want this game one.
I'm gonna let everybody see you cry like a baby. They hear you crying like a little baby. Look. Yeah.
I know I want this game, man.
I love you.
I know I want this game, man.
But I love you.
This stupid game, man.
I don't even know what the remote said. Daddy don't know what I heard it.
No, because that was big flip. No, because that was
Dang.
wait, that wasn't my idea. It was Big Flips. Big Flip
Oh.
showed it. Big Flip showed that idea, and I was like, hold on, and it was like Flat Pack. I was like, where the hell did I get him from? Big Flip was showing where they were coming from, but the thing was, is I've not got a .com account anymore with Amazon.
Yeah.
I've not got an American one, so it was costing me more to get. And then I was like, well, obviously, if you can get them in America, you must be able to get them in Britain somewhere.
Yeah.
So I looked all over the place until eventually I found them. It took me ages. It took me as in a couple of hours. It took me about an hour and a half to
Yeah.
get through till I found them. It's like,
Yeah.
they're the one. That's the ones I want. That's the exact ones I want. That's the size I want. I want them quite, because I was like, how big do I want them? And then you see the pictures on Amazon and you look at it. I've got stuff and you go like that and you look at it on Amazon
Yeah.
and think it's the size of the picture, and then when you get it, it's like smaller than the picture, and you're like, what the hell is that?
The other day when we was on here, when me and you was on here, and somebody else was up here wanting all them pennies to fill a book. Who was that?
Billy? Was it Billy?
Billy P. That's who it was. Because I got all the damn pennies ready, but I forgot who to send them to. I'm like, who the hell I send these to?
Because Big Country rang me because we went offline with Big Country. But Big Country, it wasn't Big Country, it was asking you
Yeah,
for
no,
saying
Billy
about
P.
pennies. Billy.
Yeah.
And you asked, I was like, who the hell was it? And I was like, trying to think, and I'm like, oh, no, here it
I
comes.
forgot who the hell it was. I got all the coins ready to go, but I don't know who the hell it was. I was like, who the hell these go to?
Who else?
I'm right here, Alex. I hear you.
I know, I'm trying to think who else didn't Vintage ask for a cup or something? Vintage Soul? Can't mind. You're right about Billy P. You're right about Billy P. I'm sure I.
Come here. Oh. She wants hot dogs. I gotta cut up the wing again. I'm selling stuff. What time you doing mine? Oh. Well, hey, I bet you'll go down there, won't you? A little bit more. Press a little more, okay? I'm still here, Alex. I still hear you, buddy.
I know. I was trying to think who else, because somebody else said about pennies or something that they didn't have.
Yeah.
And I can't think who it was.
Well, let me
And
know.
I'm thinking, was it Vintage Soul? Because Vintage Soul has been up in a few
Yeah, yeah. I'm
views.
sending Vintage some nickels. Yeah, I'm sending Vintage some nickels. She wanted
That's
nickels.
what it was.
Yeah.
I knew there was something else. No, because that's the what? No, because that's the ones I've got to go through for. That's the ones I've got to go through for George.
Yeah.
George asked about
I'm
them
sending Vintage some nickels. Yeah.
because George is running out of time. George is running out of funds. What's happened is George has run out of funds at the moment. As he says to me, he says, I can't give you money from that, but he's like, I can trade you for something. And I was like, And I was like, well, what kind of money's in them? I said, what are you offering? And he's like, between three and five each for them. But there's only certain dates that I think George is looking for. As he gave me the sheet, I've got to still go through the sheet, and I happened to have had to look through the boxes to find him. But I couldn't mind where they were, and I knew I had them.
Yeah.
And I knew I'd attribute them because I'd went through them. Because I've took the ones that I want out my own collection, or they're not out my own collection. The ones that I got, as in I took ones out that I needed.
Yeah.
Because that was like that 42. I didn't need that one because I went through other auction lots and I was like, I've got that one already. But I had a better looking one than that. That's not a bad looking one, so it's not. No, because 710 keeps asking me to do GAW telling me with the UK ones. But that's what I'm saying, I'm not ready for
Hey,
it
Tractor
yet.
Woman, how you doing?
I would do. I was thinking about, see yesterday, was in the toilet. Was in the toilet in the bathroom one, and I was thinking, what if I was to do a cut of GAWs in different panels?
Mhm.
Because that would be another good idea. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, well, I'm on a lot of panels, and the thing is, I've got a problem, right? The problem is my watch years is low, right? So it means then I can't get to the next stage, right? And the only reason I want to bring the channel to the next stage is means then that I can put that PayPal or whatever, what you do, as in run the PayPal across the bottom or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not for, as in for to keep begging for it. To me, when
That
you
right
run it, it's
That right there.
aye.
Yeah.
I want to run that across that. Plus, also I want to have a super chats on it, so that if they decide they want to donate to the channel, that's up to them. But the thing is, if they donate, the whole idea behind it is, if they donate, the more that thing with them, I'll take the names of whoever. If it's like George does with super chats, every
Yeah.
time they put a donation in, I'll wait until it's signed me, until it's as no over the shipping, the amount or whatever, and then I'll be saying, right, I need your name and address,
Yeah.
so that we get something back, because that was the whole
Yeah,
idea. Hi Andrew, that was the whole idea, was to get something back, because it'll help me, the channel, out as in my end, because it'll cover the costs, and then it'll get more coins, because that's what I kept saying to everybody. Money's not going to get taken out of the channel. It'll get used for, as in if it needs camera equipment, needs laptops, whatever the channel needs, it'll get looked after. Plus, also it helps with coins. Plus, it also helps with the shipping as well, which means then it's going on.
Mine used to go right back into my channel. When I done my auctions, it used to go back into my channel, get more coins and do more auctions. But when I got sick, shit changed.
See, the thing is, we don't get free medical care over there. We do, so we pay that. We pay that in our national insurance.
Yeah.
So if we're even on benefits, that still gets covered. That still gets covered. That still all gets attended to, because they've got a duty, a care of duty. They've got a care of duty to a human being over here.
Yeah.
So it's totally what's different over here. So I understand what you went through.
Yeah.
So it's no disrespect to you.
Mhm.
There's no disrespect to you. And you can't help things. And if you have to pay for medical care, you have to pay for it.
Yep.
you've got no option. So,
And medicine ain't cheap.
aye, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's not to profit the channel. It's just to keep the costs to a bare minimum, because half the time that's all I'm doing is pulling money out my own pocket, because it's the benefits that subsidise the channel with the coins to keep the coins coming in.
Yeah.
That's how I can ding me without. I don't have to worry about it, because I know my figures in the bank. I know when I get low, and then that's when I tend to I don't cut off, but I sort of go as and they start seeing me just buying me bits and pieces here and there across the line. That's when I start knowing that it's running short. That's me holding back to the following month.
Yeah.
Till I get money back in again.
Yeah. Ran, you're blue now. You can add your channel on here. If ain't nobody got Ran, scoop him up. Ran, you can run your channel on here, buddy.
Do you know what? I don't even know which one it's in. It was there. It was between a thing, mate. It was between a Churchill. There was a Churchill in it. There was something else in it, and the thing, mate, and the maple leaf. But I just can't remember what box it's in and what package it's actually in. I can't actually put my hand on it and say there it's in there.
Yeah.
And I know it's definitely there, because I'd love to be able to show you and say there it's there. That's what it looks like. It's got a maple leaf on one. It's got the Canadian maple leaf on one side, but I can't remember if it's the 2020 one or the other one.
Yeah.
I've got two of them. The Rob's find one. I'm keeping that one, but the other one can go, because I don't need it. As I said, it was Andrew was when he's like he was looking for one at the time, and then he's like I bought one. I got one last week, and he's like, what's the difference? What's the difference between your one and my one? And then when I looked it up, I went, it's different date year. So that's the only difference, is different date year that's on it. Would you start a thing with that sort of pull at my heartstrings when you turn and say you didn't have one? I'm like, and I'm like, I can't give it for nothing. And I'm like, it's costing me that.
Yeah. I've always
because I was quite happy to trade with you, and that's how I was trying to work out, because I was trying to remember out of memory what we discussed, and I'm like, I was waiting for your answer back, and I'm like, and I was going to start pulling my hair out, because I know. Because I didn't want them coins for nothing. The ones that you went like, and you went the other night. You went, I'm giving you them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm giving you them.
Aye, and I felt, do you know what I mean? That was over. But it's like George turning and saying to me, I'm giving you stuff. George is now starting to give me stuff as well. He's wanting to send stuff to me as well, and I'm like, I don't want it for nothing. Don't you get it? I don't want it for nothing. I don't want anybody being out of pocket.
I'm sending you them because you're sending me a package too, so I'm giving you them. So I send you a whole bundle of them. And even that off-center penny I showed you, that one that's off-center, I sent that to you too.
I know, but we agreed, Hangman. I said we agreed on that penny. You said to me, read the Hangman. I said to you, how much is it worth? You went, Hangman, as in 5. That's what I'm saying. Look, that's Travis's. That's Travis's one. So that's the thing, mate, because there's coins that he can actually take into the bank, and there's 6 coins that I've hidden in between. The roll for him to take out, and I've put a note in it so he knows. So hopefully, he knows to look through it, and then that's your. But I'm trying to keep the addresses. So that's your one. That's your one. That's what I'm saying. That's the one that's got the what you asked for.
Yeah.
You asked for something silver, as in it's nothing special, as in it's silver pour. It's one that Kevin done for me. He done a lot. He done 5 for me, and he's like, but I done a trade for it.
Yeah.
He wanted to tell me UK coins, and I sent him between some old and some new.
Yeah.
And I sent him my thing when I was like, I had a £5 note, and I'm like, and I felt bad, and I'm like, it's going to cost him a bit more of it for that pouring that metal, and I'm like, to get that silver out, and I'm like, it's
That's
costing me
me a lot too because it comes from Kevin too.
He was like, you've gave me too much of it, and I'm like, no, I haven't. I'm trying to explain it to him. No, I haven't gave you enough, and he's like, is that enough? And I'm like, "Aye." And then when you said about you not having a silver pour, I was like, well, I can take one or two of them out that.
Yeah.
I don't need them all. But
Yeah.
the only that's what I'm saying, one was like a wee tiny one, and there was one that was like that. So I sort of took out the better one. Yeah. It just looks like a bit of mushroom. It looks like a mushroom. It just looks like a mushroom stock. That's all it is. It's his first ever pour.
Yeah.
And I think there's a couple bits extra, but I'm not going to tell you what the couple bits extra is in it, because that'll spoil the surprise.
Okay.
It's just a little bit. It's nothing special. I wonder if it's in this. Is it in there? No, I don't think so. It can't be in there, can it?
Kevin Hubbard was who you got that pour from?
Aye.
I love Kevin Hubbard. That's my buddy. I got his number in my phone. I call him a lot. Whenever I get a chance, I always call him. That's a good guy.
Kevin was well, and he was worried about it, and he's like, I've not done that for you yet, and thing, and he kept on and on. I says, look, just whenever you're ready, I was like, it's fine. I've sent you your bit's done. I've sent you your stuff. I've done yours. I've not forgot. Yours is done. Yours is sent away. There it's there. And there's the number, there's the track number. And he's like, I got it. And I was like, that's fine. As long as you've got it, that's the main thing. Because I get back worried. See when stuff's in postage, see when it's in postal services, that's when I worry about it. Is it going to arrive here? It's not the fact that it's lying over 8 years. If I know it's lying over 8 years, I know it's safe. It's the same as Lemonheads. The stuff lying over there. As long I know it's there. It's safe over there. It's the same as Durbin's. It's lying over there. It's safe. It's safe. It's when it's in that blooming postal services, you can't be sure.
Yeah.
You're thinking, is it going to get lost? Is somebody going to rip it open? Are they going to start taking bits out of it?
Yeah. I've seen them do that. I've seen them resell their shit a bunch of times. I saw it.
Mm-hmm. And then there's another one where if it goes through the machine and see if it gets caught, they end up, it rips it, and sometimes the stuff falls out it, or it accidentally falls out it. Yeah. And then what they do is they repackage it in a plastic bag, telling you it got damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, I've seen that a lot in the UK as well.
Yeah.
710, is it again? He's been doing it for months. He's been doing it for months with me. I need to try and find a spot for the spin the wheel. I need to find a spot. I need to clear that bit here. That bit needs cleared because it'll sit when it's put together. It'll probably sit about that high.
Mm-hmm.
So as I said, I'm going to put that camera. I'm going to put that one, and I'm going to direct it to the board so that they can see it.
Yeah.
So they can see it when it spins. But as I'm saying, I need to clear a space because I can't. I've no rooms. I can't put it on the floor because it'll end up where I get kicked or broken. Because it's only an IKEA. It's only an IKEA. It's for IKEA. It says in the back here IKEA. I looked at it. I went, who the hell's that from? IKEA. So it's a flat pack. It's wood. So if I stand in it or whatever, and I'm thinking, I wonder if I can put it on that shelf.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, is that shelf high enough for it to sit on? And then trying to get into there is like a blooming nightmare. It's only about the walkway in between the bed and the chest of drawers is only about that big. And I can't. And where that way, I can't turn. I can't turn. The foot doesn't turn.
Yeah.
The foot don't turn. That's fixed. Yeah. So it means if I get in a tight space, I can't go left or right.
Yeah.
I've got to try and kick it. I got to try and kick it in a way to get by. Mum's like, well, why don't you just go in the bigger room? I was like, no, because I'll make more of a mess in the bigger room. It means then it'll be more space taken up, because the more space you have, you tend to stretch it out. Everything gets stretched out then.
Yeah.
I says to her, no, I'd rather be in this room.
He said everybody hit that.
But the problem is 710. The problem is 710. It's only numbered from 1 to 24.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all to pick between 1 to 24. So whatever number it falls on. But then I'm thinking, well, what if more than 24 people come in? What am I going to do then? So we need to break it into sections. If there's more than 24 comes in the chat. Because that's why I was hoping, because I wasn't sure how big numbers were on it, and I wasn't sure how big the spacing was in between it. I've not set it up 710. That's what I'm saying. Well, once it's set up, it's like it's about that's to build itself, and then you get two bits there. So do 2 bits there, because that bit goes on to there.
Yeah.
So that's that. So that's the length of it.
Yeah.
And then you get the bottom. At the bottom of the stand, because there's 3 screws that go in there, and that's just that's quite tough plastic. That's what I'm saying. I'm needing to get space to. I said I've not set it up yet, and I thought I'm going to have to keep pulling it down. I just don't want the space. Wait, just don't have the space in this room. Just don't have the space at all. But everything. But I don't want to tell them and say to people, well, I'm not doing it, because that's not the point. Once you start something, once you say something, you've got to start it.
Spin the wheel.
Not a day. Let's get it all organised first, and then we'll get it. I say I've been the last couple of days. That's because that's what we've done. That was the last couple of days.
Dang.
Then on him.
Wait till you get the one I sent you. There's a big bundle in there.
The other ones are for because Bill 457, he likes tokens.
Yeah.
He's into tokens, so I found a couple of tokens that I'm not going to use, or I'm not going to keep. So I thought, well, I could send them to Bill 457.
Yeah.
That's tokens, because I don't know anybody that's into tokens. As I've done the same to Bayer's boys. Bayer saw they were like 2 military shells, and I was like, I don't know who'll buy them. I don't even know who'll be into military shells. And Bayer's seen them, and he's like, I can do something with them, mate. And I'm like, well, if you want them, take them. But I paid like 400. I paid like 400 quid for doing me the whole lot, because I'd been in the auction like in Glasgow. There's one not so far away from where I stay, and it was they do all UK stuff and all that, Karen. But it's a mixture. Sometimes it's military, sometimes there's bits of this, bits of that. Sometimes it's costume jewelry, but sometimes it's in like a job lot, and it happened to be in a job lot of stuff in a smaller lot, and I'd bought them, so it was costing me money. But then because I didn't know who was into it, I said to Bayer, and Bayer says, I like him, Matt. So I sent him to Bayer. I did sometimes I won't take money off people. Sometimes I just give stuff away. But there's a point you got to cut off, as it said, you got to have a cut-off point to say no, because you can't afford to keep doing it. Because the more you take out your pocket or to finance it, the less you've got in your pocket to spend.
A little one back out here. What? Yeah. She didn't know. I didn't.
Well, you came over here.
Wait till my eyes, please.
Hold on. I'm busy. I'm trying to figure out how I can take this screen and put to this screen. I got it. Someone wanted to show you. Damn it. I gotta find it.
There should be a screenshot. There should be a screenshot. There used to be a. See that share? See how you get shared bit? See how you get shared bit? See how you get shared bit?
I'll get my phone. It should be enough charge on it just to show you something. Watch out.
Yes, press that and it'll screen share it. It'll actually screen share it.
Let me find it.
It's
How
up
do
to you what you do. I'm
do
just
something
showing you that anyway, because I learned that by it. Somebody showed me it. And they were like, that's just how you do it. And somebody
I'll get it in a minute. Leave it alone.
windows opened, and it went like that. What have you found?
But you ain't watching Adley. I'm bad. No. I'm gonna let everybody see you cry like a little baby. Can y'all hear me? Alexander, you still here?
I am still here.
All right. I'm just making sure. Let me find it again.
I watched that big. I can't say it was. I can't see people telling us, but that's been racist. That it was the guy was like half tanned, but the wind was making like her doing whatever she's doing now, screaming, and this guy, it was his daughter, and they obviously went into this shop or whatever, Walmart, and she started crying or whatever, and he took her back out, but he sat her there for ages, and he says, along you cried, we're not going to move.
Yeah.
But it was the way he done it. The way he done it was something else.
Watch out, in my arm.
She's probably tired.
Oh, yeah. She just had a nap a while ago, but she's being a little, gosh, she's being butt. Show you something.
Woke up too early, probably.
Daddy turn it on in a minute. Let Daddy do something right quick. He's busy. Get on my nerves. Okay. Okay, you stay over there for a minute. Daddy's doing something. Then he'll turn it on in a minute. Daddy's turning his phone on.
I'll wait. Whatever you got dead time with, eyes and down. But then if you start jumping to when her beck and call, she's going to expect it all the time. With kids, you've got to be time with one step ahead of them all the time.
Yeah, that's what you want. She thinks she's going to get her way every time, but she ain't.
Aye. Because my ex used to get into mines. If Anne was there and all the rest, and ended up just giving them money. I got to stages down where they would they expect it all the time.
Yep.
Went through it. Then she goes, but you don't get in. I went, well, no wonder. I come to you and I ask you, did you say it was alright for them to have that?
Yeah.
I'm asking you because you're supposed to be on the same page as what I am. And I'm not going to get into them just to, as in case you haven't to tell them. So then end up you get me into trouble for getting into them. Nah, I don't think so. I'm not stupid as I look.
eBay.
What's on eBay?
Show you something. Nathan Hale silver round. You're gonna flip out and I'll show you this.
Don't show me something because I'll find me. I'll go looking for it. I'll go hunting, or I'll watch for it coming up in auction.
I got something.
I'll closely watching.
There wasn't but 7,000 of these made, and I got 6,900 of them.
Right.
The number 6,900. All right. See this right here? This is a 1969 Nathan Hill round. You see that? $100 for that. And there's what it looks like. And they want $100 for it. Look at this.
No,
There's
silver.
mine. And mine looks better than it.
Who's that?
A Nathan Hill round, 1969.
I've seen something that resembles that, but where?
That ain't but 7,000 of them made it. And there's what it looks like. Hold on. Let me pull my damn. My phone wants to rotate. There it is. See? Theirs is tarnished black. And they want $100 for it.
The thing is, Joe sometimes comes up with stuff from time to time. You watch Joe's sale.
House made. Yeah. And there's what it looks. There's what mine looks like. Look how she's silver.
Aye.
Yeah, I got one. I've been holding this for a long time.
Because it should be some of them come in set, some of them come in a set, but sometimes they take the S out or the silver proof out the set.
Yeah, there was but 7,000 made, and I got 6,900 and something. It's right on the side of it. Yep, and I got one of them. I'm one of the lucky ones. I'll tell you what number I got. I'll take it out of its split right quick. I don't want to fingerprint it. I'll see. This is how thick it is.
That's the same as me, Cornwall, because that's what Cornwall asked me. Why did you take that silver proof out, that one that I hang me you bought off of me? And he's
because
like, it had nitrogen in it. I said, but you can't see it. I said, because the casing gives it that glare. So you took it out for the time to show it up to the camera to actually show it properly.
Look at that thing. Beautiful, ain't it?
I see the thing, I see the noose as in the noose, but I'm trying to figure out what the noose is there for.
It's his saying. Nathan Hale's the one that said, I've only got one life to live for my country and all.
Right.
Give me that. That's him that said it.
Uh-huh.
That's Nathan Hale. That's
always like the thing. That's what I'm saying. Because people actually wonder why I buy coins, but it's a lot of the history. Because a lot of the history when we went to school, we were taught about history over there, but some of it originated over in America. Some of it wasn't British, but we were taught it was British stuff.
There's my number, 3,777. I got 3,777 of it.
Mm-hmm.
Out of 7,000. That's beautiful. Yeah, and I keep this thing flipped up. No fingerprints. Yeah, Rand. It's beautiful.
No, because they're all they're all the ones where that's the presidential dollar. That's the presidential dollars. That's the first spouse set. I've got all the different ones. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I bought him off a thing. There's a job lot off a thing. Off a Lemonhead.
Yeah. That is beautiful for 1969. That's the 1969 is the year. Look how beautiful that thing is. That thing's beautiful.
That's the ones that I want to try and sell. As in their 64 P's and D's.
Yeah.
It's because I've got too many of them. So what I've done is, instead of selling them as in singly, what I've done is put P and D together.
Yeah, that's what I do.
1, 2, there's 3 lots of thing. There's 3 lots of them. Because that's what I'm saying. I only keep one lot because that's what I want. I want to eventually, as I said, I want to actually open the rolls. So I want to take a couple of coins out it and then sell the rest of them. But I'm not doing it with them ones because I bought too many of them and not realising that I had bought as many of them. That's what Andrew says. As now let's get more coins in Greg's. He's right. I've got more coins.
Look at this beautiful. That's 1991. Look how good that thing looks. The certificate
Just
of
showing you that, and I'm
authenticity.
thinking, have I got something's telling me that I might have that one.
That
I
thing
have a
is.
funny feeling I might have that one.
Yep. And it comes in its own little case. See it, Andrew? I mean Alexander. It comes in its own case. Everything.
Right, don't get me mixed up with Andrew.
Yeah, this thing's beautiful.
Between Andrew and Alec. And I'm looking at the pen.
I got so much stuff.
Because there
Yeah,
is Andrew. Because Andrew's
He
floating.
ran.
The reason why Andrew's floating about is because he's waiting for time. We're probably waiting for Lemonhead. He's saying because I told him about Lemonhead. He's also in Joe's as well. And then when I'm about, usually he's running about my back, as in thing we watching my back for me.
Yeah.
As in because he's a mod plus also he's always looking for bits. And actually he's enticed me. So if he sees something he might, and then what he'll do is he'll message me through Messenger saying, well, what that thing that you just showed, let me see a picture of it or let me see it further.
Yeah, Rand, it's a commemorative brand. A
What
commemorative.
I'm looking, do you know what I'm looking for? You know what I'm looking for?
What?
It's that blooming, I'm looking for that maple leaf. That's what I'm looking for. Trying to figure out what box it's in. Trying to remember which package it's actually in. What package I put it in. I'm trying to think. It tapped my head. Where I put it. Where I stashed it. Where did I stash it? I can't mind. Because that's one's a base head.
Yeah.
That's base head sticker. That's base heads there as well. A bit odd packaged in different packaging because obviously I got it off of different people. Because that's Nichols that's in that. Plus I also, as in base sent me, I think it was base that sent me that. But I liked that tube. It was different.
Wow.
I've never seen one like that. It says if you want to, I'll send you it. I'll not send you it full, but I'll send you it empty. And what I saw one is a tube because it's a different colour. It's something different. It's unusual, that colour.
Yeah, I think it was Sheldon. That's the one he bought back a while back at the auction for me. He bought it, then gave it back to me. I think that's the one. Yep. Yep.
I mean, fucking that long ago.
Yeah, I think that was the one.
Where is that wee bugger? It was in a thing. It was in a white envelope. It was in a white envelope the other week there. It was in the white envelope, and then I stashed it somewhere else. I changed it. I swapped it in a boot. And I can't remember where the hell it is. I'm looking for it thinking, where the hell did it go? Well, I'll go digging for it because before you ting me, but as soon as you pay for it, then I'll ping me. I'll go looking for it. I'll go digging for it till I find it. It's hiding somewhere.
Oh, heck.
Because that's all they died. Because that's all the ones we got for that little ones. As and that was our for Lemonhead as well. One of the little ones. Because there's the dimes of GB.
Yeah.
That's obviously the ones that I don't need.
Yeah.
And there's the ones that little tins. Have you ever seen the Littleton's packages?
The what?
The Littleton's packages.
I ain't seen them.
That's Littleton's packages.
Dang.
It says Littleton Select Coin Quality.
Yeah.
And it says Liberty Head Nickel. It's 1906 average circulation. And then it's got like a barcode and then it says 419.ac. I don't know what that stands for. I would love to know what that stands for. What that is.
I'm trying to find my other stuff. I got so much coins running around here.
It's the same as me. That box thing where there's 2 boxes that's hanging that's not open. There's Lemonhead's one that came in thing last week. There's one over there that's Joe's over there. There's one that's just the open does, and the one that's been laying there for a while. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 big boxes. 6 big boxes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually seven of the thing with 7 of the medium ones, the ones that's the high ones, and then there's I think there's 6. I think there's 6 of the weird ones. There's 1, 2. There's third one. There's that shoe box there. That's shoe box underneath that. And then there's 2 under there. It's 2 under there too. 1, 2. Aye, there's 1, 2.
I love you. I love you.
Rand's right, it's been hot. It's been hotter here as well. I've not been out in it. I've been in the room. So it's cooler in the room. Because that's Liberty, because I've got them sorted out, because that's Liberty Head ones, that's the Liberty Head ones, the Liberty Head nickels. And then I've got the other ones, the thing with the Jefferson, the Jefferson nickels.
Yeah.
Hey, watch this one.
What?
Watch this one. This is a new one, it's just telling me this is a new one, it's just come in. Andrew saw it the other night. Watch this one.
Dang. What is all that?
It's cut up thingies, it's actual thingy, it's unks. It's unk one set, it's unk 1 cents, it's been cut up, but there's also as nickels there too.
Dang.
Nickels there, and there's also thingy, and there's also as in drop it, as I'm saying, and they're all like that. It's uncirculated, but some of them are on like as in the cardboards of the blue. It should have been as in blue.
Yeah.
What I've been doing is anything that's been sort of nearly busting out. What I've been doing is taking the blue cardboard off and leaving them in the plastic, and then using the sealing machine and sealing them so that it basically can't come out of there. Because I'm thinking, well, I could use that for GW. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to come up with ideas for different things, but I think I paid about 100. I think I'm not sure if it was that bag. There's one of the bags that I paid 160 for as new at Joe's auction.
Dang.
But that's because there was something else with it. It wasn't just that. There was something else.
Yeah.
I can't mind. I think the thing because I strolled on, and somebody was trying to overbid me, and he says, "I want to see how far I'll go with that."
Yeah.
And I was like, "For fuck's sake, get off my back!" Do you know what I mean? Get off my back. And he was pushing it. See, and he kept saying, "I want to see how far I'll go with this." And I kept hanging me another time because I looked at the bag and I'm trying to work out how many was in the bag because Joe went like that and took some of them out. And I looked at the bag and I went, "There's quite a lot in that bag." I went, "I wonder how many's actually in that bag." And I thought, is this what I said to you, Joe? I says, "I bet you any money, if I paid about 160, I bet you there's about $160 worth in that bag. As in, if you count them at $1 a piece, if you count them at $1 a piece, probably less than $1 a piece."
Yeah.
But there's proof. There's actual primary. There's proof nickels in there as well.
Yeah.
Uncirculated as well. There's not just 1 cent. There's more 1 cent than what there is nickels, but there's nickels in there. Andrew's looking for thingy. The ones that Andrew's looking for his album. And there might be ones in there that's in beautiful condition.
Andrew,
'Cause
look,
I've not, to be honest with you, I've not even checked the dates on them. I just opened the bag up and opened it up because I was looking for something. There was something in particular I opened it up for to have a look at something, and then I pictured it on Facebook on Messenger and showed Andrew it, and I said, "Look," and he's like, "Nice, I said, "I just opened that box up."
Can you count them? The lady count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
710 thing you did.
17 crazy.
No, but he's right.
Mm.
There will be a time where that it will happen. That's exactly what will happen. What he said, because that was the whole idea.
Mm.
Because you can't just favouritism somebody and turn and say, well, they're you like them more than somebody else. You can't do that in a community
Yeah.
because everyone's in their own
Yeah.
way. We've all got different. We work differently. We work differently, right? On YouTube itself, right? We were not perfect. We weren't built perfect, right? We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
So even if somebody has done the dirty in the community, we can't section them and turn around and say, well, but by the way, we can make people aware and say, look, don't, as in he's no fully what you think he is, but then you can't keep bashing that person for the mistakes he's made in the past. So you're going to hold a gun to his head all the time and punish him and keep punishing him because of the mistake he's made. If you think about it that way.
I misspelled it. I misspelled it, damn it.
No, Liverpool.
I misspelled it. Huh?
I don't know. It might be between Irish and Scottish.
Yeah.
But I was actually born in Scotland.
Yep.
But mum's mum was half Irish.
Yeah. My
But they
family.
come over to Scotland. They come over to Scotland.
Yeah.
Then stayed in Scotland.
Yeah. My family's from.
I think I got that wrong. Wait, can you actually explain why is when you look at that coin, right?
Yeah.
If you look at that side of it, right? If you think about it as in right, it's slightly that way, right? Turn
Yeah.
that way, right? But if you think about it turn right that way, right,
Yeah.
it'd be straight up and down. Why is that the reverse upside down?
That's how they do it on all the coins. I do not know. I haven't even figured that out. Why one part straight and one on the back's upside down. I ain't figured that out.
Because
Oh,
why is
wow.
it not around the same? Why is
Yeah.
it not around the same way as the head is?
I do
I
not know.
noticed that last night, and I was like, and then I started looking at other coins because I was like, is that a different to the other ones? And then I looked at it, I thought, no, and I shut my mouth off yesterday in that video, and I went, they're all upside down. If you look at it, if you turn it that way and then turn it the other opposite way, that one's the heats. The guy's up that way. You turn it round the opposite way, they ding me that one's down the way. And I thought maybe they got it wrong because on our coins, on a British one, right? Now this is a British one, right? Which is the one where this is the one that they call the shield set, right? Now there's the shield set in the back of it, right?
Yeah.
Now
That's
look at the design, right? See the design, right? So you get design there, right? Is she upside down
no.
for the reverse design? No, it's the same way.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Why is the American one upside down?
All Americans are upside down any damn way. That's why.
But then they call us British back to front. They call us British back to front because we drive on the opposite side of the road. to the right side that you drive on.
Mhm.
Because I looked at it yesterday.
You got the whip PB?
Because these ones say RP, that one says on it, that 79D, it says RPM. But
Yeah.
I found out they two are doubled. They two are doubled. Both of them are. I looked through a microscope and I was like, hold on a minute. And I was like, I saw the, you know how when the double and you see the it's like a double line.
Yeah,
I
like
looked
this
at
right
it
here.
and I
Like
see
this right
a
here.
double line. I was like,
Here you
it's
go.
got a double line on it.
What do you see right there, Alex?
I know you showed that. It
Did
took
you
me.
ever
How
did,
you see, it was the second. It wasn't until the second time you showed it, and that's
Yeah.
when I noticed that. I didn't notice it the first time, but the second
That's
time
real.
I did.
I love it. I love that. I love it.
They come for Hangme. They come for Conan. That's what I'm Hangme. Can we put a link out? Can we get a link out for Hangme Conan for Conan?
Yeah, it is.
Can you put a link out for Conan non-conformist for me?
499 what?
Can you put a link out for Hangme as in Hangme's channel? That channel there, confrontational non-conformist.
I don't have it, I don't think.
We call him Pinky in the Brain, as that's
Yeah.
where the coins was sent from. I can't show the address. I'm not allowed to. I've got to keep that thing, mate. Confrontational non-conformist. That's a
Yeah.
keep a link out for
I
him.
might have it. I might have it. Hold on, because I got tons of fucking.
Because he's up to 100. He's up to 826. He needs another one. Hang me.
Yeah, I'm probably.
1K. That's what I'm
Alright.
saying. That's where they came from. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know they were coming. That's why I done the video. Because I was really emotional when they come in. Because I didn't expect that. I was like, what win? And I was like, when did I win? Fucking down. It must have been a long
Yeah,
while
I
ago.
got him. Yeah, I'm a subscriber to him. See if this is it. That's Conan. Yeah, it's Conan. That's who it is. Yeah, I'm subscribed to him. I've been to his channel quite a bit. I didn't know who it was at first. That's his channel.
It gets a bit much. Sometimes it gets a bit much for me because of the language. But not everybody's going to be like that. Well, the language gets to them too much. It's when the
Hey, I'll yell at you, Mike.
but everybody's got their own way of doing whatever on their channel, and for him to do that, I was like overwhelmed. I was like actually really emotional when I got him, and I was like, he's actually thought about me, and I'm like, he didn't need to do that. And I'm like, well, how can I give back? And I'm like, well, the only thing I can do is a shout. That's how I got right on the video, because I'm like, I need to do this before I forget. But then I'm like, well, how would that help further? And I'm like, well, he's not up to 1K. And then I see, and George commented to the video, and he's like, if you're on panel or you're in my channel, you drop the link, or you remember me to drop the link. Because I'm like, I really want to see Dingme as in them get to the 1K. Because some of them's got the watchers, but they don't have the Dingme. Because that's sometimes I get asked the question, well, how did you get up there? I got up there because I was networking. I done all that. Run about here, there, and everywhere, as in Dingme for different channels.
Yeah.
And some of them helped me, like Ice Spike helped me, as in the John family helped me as well, and then George found it buried helped me as well, as in hit that target.
Yeah.
Exactly 710. Hit Conan up, basically get him over that 1K mark. Because I remember when I was at 800 and I was like, for fuck's sake, I was like, come on. As in Dingme, 800 odd. I was like, I know, I want another 100 odd today. And that's when he's really going like hammers and tongs, networking and all the rest, here, there, and everywhere.
Damn, two.
I can get this.
What happened to Conan stuff? He ain't got but 2 videos. He used to have a bunch of them. That makes no sense.
64.
Yeah.
Everybody sends them the 64. Fucking look them. I'm not on that game. No, because these ones are 79. These ones are 79s. That one's an 82. It's an OBW, and then it's like 79D, but that 79D's doubled. And then I looked at the 2 ones because I actually licked that coin. I licked that coin because there was blue ink in that one, and I licked that one as well. It had green spots in the back of it. When I tasted the green spots in it, I was like, well, I hadn't really been sick with it because trying to get the gunk off it.
Alright, everybody.
Because he put blue tape, the blue tape was fine, but when I was like, and I seen they put marked it with, I think marked it with a number two on it. There was number 2 or an S on it, and I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that, and then rubbing it in my rubbing it in thing with t-shirt. I like the green one, and I was like, I was sick with it because I tasted it. I don't know what was on it. Because it was like bits in the thingy on the opposite side there. Because I always wonder how the gunk gets on it and what it is. It's like that black, like when you get the black spots, it looks like, if you look at it, it's like it looks like tar. It looks like road tar. That's what it looks like, as if it's road tar on it. Bill's dad says he prefers the 36Ds. I end up usually by the end up the 58s, or the end up the 59s.
Alice, your microphone's going out, buddy. It's making all kind of funny noises.
I don't know.
Hey, Phil.
I've got a red dot where the YouTube is, so I've obviously got a notification on the YouTube side.
Yeah.
And then I've got the one where it says 2, so it could be that I'm having an update. Because that's what happens when I have an update with this Chromebook. It starts going funnier, it starts crackling and all that, Karen. And then after you do the update, it's fine.
Look, 1939, look. 1939 all the way up to the damn 80s. Bunches and bunches of nickels. Jefferson nickels.
That's the ones that down me. That's the ones that started for Sandy and Tingley for Clinton that I'd been buying for Clinton, and then I noticed there was ones that were missing, so I started putting the ones that were missing, taking the ones that were doublers out, and then putting the ones that were missing.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a big folder. It's in a shoebox. It's in a shoebox underneath this chair. Because this is a chair that Cheeky used to rip apart.
Yeah.
17. Chair.
His mic said, "Damn, I'm done."
That's only £200 design, mate. It's only £200 Chromebook. Because I was talking to Hi Ho Silver, and he's like, "I've got a touchscreen." I was like, "I couldn't afford that."
Yeah.
He's like, but it was only 350. I was like, well, see, a lot of the technology as in the UK is not as far advanced as Americans,
Yeah.
but we understand the software more than we do the technology behind them. But yous are 2 years or 3 years in advance to what as in UK is. Although it's brand new, it's still brand new machines, but the technology is 2 years older.
Yeah.
We're still evolving as users are going to up the grade further. Because my high silver was like, I need another, but I've got a. See, that's a mini computer. That's a mini computer on its own. That's a mini
Yeah.
computer on its own. That's what Big Country was saying about the Pi 400. The Pi
Yeah.
400 is basically a keyboard. That's the Pi 4. That's the Pi 4. That's the bonus one. But it works on the thing, mate. So you need a bigger SD card, but you can put a hard drive on it. You can attach external parts on it. That works like a mini PC, but it don't have a camera.
Yeah.
You can actually put the camera onto it because that's where there's attachments inside on the board,
Yeah.
and that's why the Windows is there because you put it through, you get up to it. Because that's what another thing. Because Stephen, Productions, he uses one. He's never a minute's bother off it. Because I don't see the point of spending a fortune for a computer.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like it, don't get me wrong, I'd like one as in a game, something like gaming or something for actually doing streaming on, or just doing streaming on its own. But
Yeah.
there's no point in buying something like that if I'm not going to use it all the time. Because I tend to use that tablet when I'm over on the bed, when I'm laying in the bed. I'll come over here when I'm streaming or doing the videos. I come over here to do the videos to put it on straight through here. Because I don't need to mess about with it there. Because it's like Chopper's rule the day. We were trying to explain how to from going StreamYard to the StreamYard through his tablet, but he's got a 2-year-old tablet as in that's an older one than the one he got for his Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So we were trying to explain to him that you could probably use that, but the thing is, when you're using a mobile device, sometimes you have to change it to desktop settings to use it like a laptop more than a mobile device.
Yeah.
And then it's not got the capacity what a normal laptop's got.
Yeah.
Like a hard drive. So then you have to have a memory card. And then you end up, instead of one memory card, you end up with 4 or 5 memory cards. I know a guy that's got a YouTube channel he's on. He's quite a big channel. And that's all he does. And every time.
Yeah, he said, everybody hit that like button. That's what he said. He's translating for you. No.
So what were you going to show when you went live, or did you just decide to come live for something because you were bored?
I just got to come live to talk. Yeah.
What, were you fed up talking to the Woz?
I'm fed up talking to the little one. She's driving me crazy. Vinny said, hey, Alexander.
Hi, Vintage.
That's my Vintage. Yeah, come on up.
No, because that's not really, they're not really rubbish, but they're not the best of ones that's in that bag.
Yeah.
I took the best of ones out the bag.
Come on up, Vintage. Is it hot there, Alex?
It's been roasted. Mum's been out the back sunbathing. She's been out the back sunbathing in the back garden. The
Dang.
bikini and all that on down me. They never put a high fence because her and my dad used to have arguments, right? My dad used to drink. He used to annoy her next door. So she decided to build a bigger fence.
Pick it
So
up.
she can't see in the so she can't see in the garden.
Yeah.
So yeah, mum and dad don't talk anymore. But mum's lying out there the day as after she done the garden. I don't know the thing with the lawnmower or down. I don't know if that was yesterday or the day she done that, and then end up after she finished that, decided to go and lie at the back.
She just
I
didn't
was
want
in
to
the
see
thing,
him.
I lay in the room. I lay
She
in the
didn't
room.
want to see him. She didn't want to see him no more. That's why she put the high fence up. Okay.
No, because this one down me, this one, the box says Cedric. That says Cedric. It says Cedric on that box.
Yeah.
It says Cedric.
Yeah.
It's dated May the 1st, 2018. It says on it. Because that's the box that Lemonhead sent me over with the pennies in it. But it was a bag. So that basically it wouldn't go everywhere. But the bag was bigger than that when it first started.
What's the temperature there, Alex?
I don't know. I'm actually sitting here and I'm sweating now.
Oh, Lord. Put them back. You do not open them. You put them back. Get out of that box. It's driving me crazy.
So who's doing a box battle then?
I don't know. I got two boxes. I like the battle.
Cherry Ward's doing what they were talking. Ida was talking about one earlier on the day. SHTF was talking about it, and I think the other one that I heard, I think it was Brian. I think it was Brian's voice I heard. Because they wanted to do one for, I think, because he didn't want to interfere with Red's auction. So they said about the 11th or something before Mama T comes on live.
Yeah. Everyday Opportunities live right now too.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of people live right now. Lady Kid Nichols, Everyday, bunch of them.
Oh yeah, Lady Kid Nichols. They're having an auction for her dog. Something happened to her dog.
Yeah, no, my mom's went to the vet yesterday over her dog. She's about to die. She's 15 years old, and it's going to cost $700 for the surgery, and Mom ain't got it. She's had tears. She just hasn't put her dog to sleep.
They should just go ahead and do it and just let her pay it out if she, crazy.
Mm-hmm. They wouldn't let her. We asked. They wouldn't let her.
That's right. Lemonhead don't know.
They want the money.
Lemonhead won't worry about me not going to sell. But he says even if you're not buying stuff, just pop in. But the thing is, if I stay away from Lemonheads tonight, it means then I won't spend any money tonight.
Yeah, exactly. It is, Mikey. She's driving me crazy. It's a personal problem. But I still love her, so it don't matter.
Google Play's downloading, that's why. There's a download manager that says Google Play. It's actually got a downloading error going down the way. That's probably why the mic's playing up.
That is good. Hey, I got 18 likes. I'm liking this.
Hell yeah.
But do you ever notice it's who you have on your panel that you get more likes? So if it's somebody that they know or somebody they know and they like that person, they tend to end up more likes and more views.
Yeah. I noticed that on mine. Usually whenever I have more people on with me, they get more likes.
But hang on, Spanish, if you don't go round about, you never get known on YouTube. Because the more you go round on YouTube, the more known you get.
Yeah.
But it's like everybody says, there's no everybody's gonna like you. Although that we want to be liked, but you don't no everybody likes everybody. I hate the ones where they take an instant dislike you and they can't tell you why they dislike you for in the first place.
Yeah. Some people just dislike shit, just dislike it. You know what I mean? Just to be an asshole. And I notice that a lot.
But it's like the dating sites. You go on the dating sites and you read a description, somebody's description, right? So you're single and you read somebody's description, then you look at a picture. What's the first thing you look at as in before you end up press the like button or whatever, if there's a like or a heart button? You look at a picture more than what you do read it, do you? Didn't you? If you don't like the way somebody looks, you'll then press a cross button.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I don't know how that works. I've never been on them.
I need some exit buttons on this one. There's a couple that come into my room. I'd like to just exit out of, but it won't go.
But hang on, people, me and Big Country were talking about that as in offline yesterday, and we were saying about as in the dislike button that car on, and we were talking about as in the dislike, no, that car on that some people take offence by, as in the when somebody presses the dislike, but instead of them facing you, they don't have the bottle to face you, and basically just press the dislike button, and that's that. And we were talking about it, and we were saying that if they disliked you, why not tell you as in why they dislike you for? But they're not man enough, they're not brave enough to do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah.
But how can a creator do better content if you can't tell them why or where they're going wrong so that they can fix it?
True.
Vintage, how's your day been going, girl?
I just woke up not that long ago.
Oh, hey. Must be nice.
Yeah.
What time is it there?
6:17 now. I woke up like 3 something.
Dang. You must have slept your day away, girl.
Sometimes I do, but I was up almost all night and then I slept during the day.
Yeah, it's 7:17 here.
And when he stays up, has a party with everybody. Hey.
He parties all night long.
And then by the time she gets the month, she's like,
Yeah.
no.
Go ahead, Vintage.
No, you're fine.
I said she's either partying or fixing something.
Right. Hey, I got that sock out of the dryer.
Oh, God.
Hell yeah, I did. I got it out yesterday, and then I go put it back together, and I realized I left a freaking piece out, so I got frustrated. So I stopped doing that, and I went trash picking. I got some good stuff though.
Wait, have you heard the ones that sound like plastic? You heard the coins that sound like plastic?
Plastic.
The Asian or Chinese. They're like Chinese on them.
I got some of them.
They're like plastic. You can actually, they're like plastic. They're more,
aluminum.
They're more like plastic.
Yeah. I got some of them.
710.
Nah. I know.
Archaeology Mike said, I blame Michael Kittle with his gaming keeping me up all night or up late at night.
Yeah, they're aluminum. I got a stack of them.
Aluminum. I thought so. I didn't think they were plastic.
No, I got a shitload of aluminum.
I got a couple of them.
Yeah.
I was like, whenever I got one back in change one time, I was like, what the hell is that?
I gave it back. Yeah, you gave it back. That's a tip.
Yeah. Aye, what's this? Do you know what? I used to like Big T when they used to throw the wheat. They used to throw a shield. I can't remember if it was the shields or the wheaties. They used to ding me, throw them across the flare.
Yeah.
That used to be funny. You get next channel and the thing, we shout wheat, and next thing you see flying out of flare. Then a cat, you hear a cat, like a million miles an hour to get the thing with a penny. Mama T shouting at him.
Yeah.
Okay, man, across my flare.
Damn.
That's what I sent to Chopper the day. I says, I missed the old crew. The old crew we used to go about as in the Hazy Days crew and the Ding You Dizzy crew. 'Cause that's where I first came from. That's where I met a lot of people was through there. But Chopper's got his own channel.
Whose channel?
Hazy Days does music and Ding You Dizzy. You Dizzy 1969 follows the fire trucks.
See, I changed his name again.
Hold on, I can't.
I changed your name again, Alex.
My talking friend. My talking friend.
No, because there's a beaver, but it's not in the best conditions. I've got better ones than the ones.
Yeah.
Beaver. But there's also the moose. The moose for Canada. But I haven't got many of them ones with the moose on them, or the ones with the cat, or the ones with the rabbit on them.
Yeah.
I've got many of the ones with the beaver on them. I've got all different year dates. The ones with beavers on them.
Yeah.
Then I found out. Then George says to me one day about the Canadian pennies that they were going to stop doing the Canadian pennies. So I started buying the Canadian pennies as well.
Yeah. Their feel.
Here you go. Put me on the big screen real quick. Camera here. Getting the most reviews. Tell me if you ever seen one of these before.
Mm.
Whoa.
That's nice, that Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Notice the print on the bottom.
Yeah, $10 half ounce.
It says fine gold on it. It says.
Boy.
Huh.
That's one of
What's
the
these?
Presidential Spouses series.
Dang.
What?
That's the half ounce gold Presidential Spouse series.
Dang. Where'd you get that at?
LCS.
Oh, hell. That's pretty.
He didn't have any generic bullion, so he gave me this for the half ounce cost.
Oh, hell.
Dang.
Well, I paid $9 1/4 for it. It's worth $1,100, so I'm not complaining.
No, hell no. I wouldn't be complaining either.
Oh, you mean like that?
I'm thinking about just flipping it to profit.
You mean like that? That's it.
That ain't gold. His is gold. That's silver.
Oh, I know that, for Pete's sake. I can't afford gold. I'm
Hell
not rich as that. I'm not rich as that.
Yeah, I got a 3-year-old I got to worry about. That's my gold. That's where all my gold goes.
What?
But hang on, sweet, look.
She about pissed me off. She about pissed me off today trying to open up all my uncirculated Indian heads of Wheaties I got. She's trying to open them up. Yeah, I caught her in the box. I said, oh, no, don't touch them.
Haven't you learned by now? You got to put those up high.
I had them up high, but she pulls a chair up and climbs up, tries to grab shit.
Oh shit!
Right. Well, you got to remember when you put them into boxes like that, you make sure it's a sturdy box, and it's got to be extremely heavy.
Yeah, no, it's extremely heavy, all right. But she popped the lid off and went to digging. I said, my damn head done turned red. I was mad as hell.
I said you can have one of them for 10. You can have one of them. You can have one of them for 10. No the more. You made money for them just to get them in the first place. Because it was on when Lemonhead kept saying him about the grab bag, and Lemonhead says,
"Time for you to get a lockbox, bud."
He says, "I'll sort you out for grab bag if that's what you want to do."
17 told me to send all my coins to him.
He always does that.
Yeah. What, baby?
I'm not gonna watch Peppa Pig.
You're not gonna watch Peppa Pig.
I wanna watch Jasmine.
You're gonna watch an ass whooping if you keep on.
I wanna watch.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna watch the corner in a minute. You're gonna see what it looks like to watch paint dry.
Yeah, I've done tried that. She enjoys that shit. She don't enjoy the whipping stuff. You want to whip? No. You did it. You put that piece together. Yay!
Because that come in a whole lot less than down there.
Yeah, where'd you steal that one at? Yeah.
That's Minnesota. That's the 25 cents deep camel.
Yeah.
I
bought my for Joe.
You said bin for 10. That's awesome. I just saw it.
Tell Joe when I'm in there, keep putting them up. Keep putting them up. If I get the money, keep putting them up. Keep putting these slabs up. I'll keep going. The more you keep putting up, I'll keep bidding.
Yeah.
Until I decide I've had enough. I've had enough.
I found 2 more buffaloes, vintage.
For real?
Yeah. I'll shoot them out your package too. You hear me? I'll shoot them out. One's a 1915 and another one's a something you barely read.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a 30-something. 37, I think.
You found them in that box of nickels?
Yep.
That's cool.
I got bags of buffaloes. We don't even do nickels.
Yeah, I know. I got shitloads of buffaloes and nickels coming out of my ass.
That's 76p. There's 76p half dollars.
I can't even get Bella to look at like even in change, she won't even look at a nickel to see if it's worth anything.
Really?
She won't even look at them.
Wow, I wonder why.
She just has zero. She's just like me. She has zero interest in them. I could care less about them.
Oh.
I mean, if I see it's a buffalo or a V-nickel or a shield or whatever, of course I'm going to grab it. But
Yeah.
I make zero effort to find them.
Oh.
I just find nickels boring. I don't know. They just never did anything for me.
My next box this week's going to be dimes. I'm going to get a couple boxes of dimes to hunt this week. Friday.
I'm telling you, push the quarters. Push the quarters while you can.
I've been
that's another one. I just opened that package. I've just opened that where we spoke.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to find dummies for much longer. Push while you can.
They look like they were circulated.
So that's BU pennies. That's BU rolls.
Yeah.
That's BU rolls.
No, you baby, you can go back over and play with that.
That's BU. That's actual BU rolls. That's BU rolls.
Yeah.
Why the quarters?
Why the quarters? The W quarters.
Yeah, the W's. I got a couple of them.
You're not going to find them for much longer.
No. You can watch that.
Unless they come out with another set of them next year.
Right.
And they probably will.
Honestly, I hope they do. Honestly. I thought the W program was quite ingenious to get people back into coin collecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it works quite well.
Yeah. Well, it's nicotine time.
Can you imagine if they go and dump a W penny in the circulation?
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Oh man.
That would be hell.
Yeah.
That would truly be hell going through cases of pennies.
I would do it.
Oh, so would I. And I know Bella would. I'd be like having coin parties once a week. Like, come on down. I got 600 boxes this week. Let's go.
Dang.
What are you
If
doing?
I start doing pennies, Phil, I ain't looking through them. I'm
Yep.
not going to take them as if I open a roll. I'm not going to take two to the top of that roll or two for, as in just before the end of and take two
What are you
of them
doing, Mini Wheat?
and do the rest of them. I ain't going to look through them. I ain't going to bother through them.
Why aren't you playing outside, Munchkin? Go play.
Tell them what you're doing.
See, I'm being a little stink bug.
She's watching Natalie and dancing.
You're dancing for you, goofball.
Happy girl.
Oh, very cool, Mikey.
No, because that's the ding me, because that's the bag taking it up.
Tell Vintage, Rob Zombie. You love Rob Zombie.
I didn't.
Rock on.
I didn't walk. I didn't.
You don't touch him.
Gosh.
Play out to them. No, you don't touch Daddy's coins. No.
Yeah, don't you touch his coins. What's wrong with you, woman?
Some people get sick of going through boxes. But Mikey saying that then we found the W's cent.
Take
That's the name of the game, is to go through the box, and you could go through it as in thing with one box and there could be nothing good in it, and then you go through the next box and there could be something good in the next box. You just got to keep going through it until eventually you find half decent in the boxes.
Touching my coins is like touching 710's vagina.
Touch his coins. Touch his coins. Put them in a box for me.
All right. Where Vintage go?
Is there's a BIE? Because there's a one that says BIE in that 1957D.
Yep.
And there's one meat that says thing me, it says DD. It looks like DD on that. It says DD on that. It's 1964D half.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You wait until everybody's hanging, until all the dealers and all the rest have run out of money, have run out of funds, and then end up it's like a slow day. So they're trying to sell things in the auction. They're just not getting bids for it.
Yeah.
So I tend to just go in there and just hammer it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I take that.
17 left us.
Oh, that one.
I mean, Vintage left us. Vintage.
Because that's the same as the Canadian. Because that's the Canadian ones. One's painted wee, and the other one's not.
That's pretty.
That's one off of Joe. But then I can go to Dingme, I can go to George and get the same ones off of George. There's sometimes it's Dingme, there's ones that George has that they don't have. but then sometimes you got to buy a full roll off of George. Like maybe it'll be like buy 3 rolls, it'll be for like $35. So he'll do like 5 coins out of that roll. So you get 5 coins out of that roll.
Yeah.
You might get like 2 painted, 2 no painted out of that roll. But George does quite a good deal. But then I got maybe thinking like the ones I probably paid, but probably got maybe $12 for the 2 of them.
You need to do that, archaeology, Mike. Dang. 17.
Look, Daddy.
Did you hear what I said a while ago about you, 17?
Daddy, look.
Yeah. I told my little one a while ago, I said, touching my coins is like touching 17's vagina.
No, because there's ones for George. There's ones for George there.
Yeah.
That's what 25. There are 25 cents here ones. What a different ones. I took some out, a couple for Victoria. They're all different dates.
Yeah.
All different designs in the reverse of them. You get the moose and then you get the skaters and all the rest.
Yeah.
That's what
Why
I'm
is
saying.
that such a bad thing? Is it like roast beef curtains or something?
Huh?
Yeah.
I started taking them out full. I started doing me. I can take them off the sellotape and start putting them into flips, the ones, and work out which ones that I don't have.
17 said it might bite. His Johnny
Because there's a new one coming out. There's a new sticker I just saw. It's coming out for the Durbans. That's one that Dingme Oz. I think Oz done that one, but Oz has got a new one that's coming out just shortly.
Yeah.
With the Durbans one that I saw the other day.
Dang.
Because there's a 19 and there's a 97
Field goal.
this set. You'll come back.
Yeah.
Unless I scared them away.
Right. I'm gonna go get little one something to eat right quick. But I'm gonna come back on in a little bit. You gonna be back on, Smith?
Depends if I don't end up at a thing with Lemonhead's auction.
Yeah, it'll be about 30 minutes is all. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
like 2 hours. They'll be like, you go in there and you'll be like, I'm all going in for 10 minutes. Then it ends up 2 hours. You're in there for 2 hours, as in go waiting for everything. Because you get engrossed and you're like, you see one hanging and you go, I'll just wait until I see the next one.
Yeah.
And then you go, I'll pop out. Yeah, and you get so engrossed in it, you end up because the thing is, when I'm in auctions, I've got to concentrate. My full concentration's got to get in there. It's like as if I'm in the zone for me actually doing because I'm watching it and I'm learning at the same time as I'm watching it. Plus, I'm watching the prices
Yeah.
to figure out. Well,
I ain't gonna be gone but about 30 minutes. That's it. I'm coming back on in 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go get her something to eat and right back. You gonna be on then? I'll just text you when I get back. I got your message.
I saw you because I was talking to Ivo and I've rang me. There's an email I need to sort as well.
Okay.
Somebody's asking if it's the correct address because I get stuff sent from Maya and it's been obviously into a box and I sees to her and I didn't even mean to. I only went in to see her and then the live stream and I says I have somebody mentioned stickers and it jogged my memory. And I says, I haven't got your stickers. And she went, what did you mean by that? And I'm like, look, I'm not in here to cause drama. I says, I know you sent it to Durbins. I know that Durbins have got it. I says, I don't want, because then she started saying to me about as in asking the Durbins. And I thought, no, because you're going to open wounds then. Because you're going to start asking questions. They're going to start wondering where they came from. And then I'm going to have to tell them. And I went, I don't want the feud. I just wanted to know, all I wanted to know was, as in that she'd sent it so that I could work out what box it was in, because I hadn't done a mail call for her. And that was the whole idea, was to buy stuff off her to do a mail call, because there was 2 bits that I said to her, you make sure you put that in a different package so that and give them to Durbin, so that's gifted to me. They're forced to come to me.
Yeah. But I'll be back on in about 30 minutes, everybody. I'll talk to y'all a little bit. I'll be back on in a little bit. I'll be back in a little bit, Alex.